Hey guys, this is Golden Knight 27 doing an opening for you guys of the Legendary Dex 2, which just came out today. So I'm going to do an opening for you guys and show you guys what comes in there. So this is going to include 3 different decks. You've got Yugioh's Exodia deck, Kaiba's Blue Eyes deck, and of course the best of all, of course I'm biased, the Joey Red Eyes deck. Then also you've got some promo cards in there. You've got 3 Egyptian God cards. And then you've also got 3 new Dark Magician cards, which I'm looking forward to because I still want to build Dark Magicians. It's just a little pricey right now, but we'll see what happens. Might be able to make that happen. A beautiful unboxing. Oh yes, it's already looking great. Alright, so I'm going to start by opening the little promo pack, which is going to have the Dark Magician stuff. Alright, so we've got Dark Burning Attack, which is Dark Magician Girl's own little spell card. So if you control a Dark Magician Girl monster, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. And then we've got Dark Burning Magic, which is if you control Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician, destroy all cards your opponent controls. And then we've got Eternal Soul, which is a really good trap card for the Dark Magician deck. So every Dark Magician monster in your monster zone is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. If this card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. You can use the following effects of Eternal Soul once per turn. You can activate one of these effects. Special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard. Add 1 Dark Magic Attack or 1,000 Knives from your deck, which is really good. If I had a playset of these, I'd probably run 3 of each of the spell cards just because that helps out a lot with clearing your opponent's field. So here are the 3 decks. So I will unpack these. Look at that beautiful card. Alright, so we will start with the Yugioh deck. Alright, so the way that this deck is set up is it's supposed to theoretically be what his deck would look like if he never lost his Exodia pieces in the ocean from Weevil Underwood in the anime. Alright, so we've got Ultra Rare Slifer the Sky Dragon, and then we've got Obelisk and Winged Dragon of Ra, which is really neat. And then we've got the Legendary Exodia Incarnate, and I'm not exactly sure of what his effect is, but from what I understand, it's supposed to be like Exodia in the form of a god card. And then we've got Ties of the Brethren, which is a card that a lot of people were after. And let's see if my camera will focus on the text. Maybe. There we go. Pay 2,000 life points and target 1 level 4 or lower monster you control for the rest of this turn. After this card activates, you cannot special summon monsters. Also special summon 2 monsters from your deck with the same type, attribute, and level as that monster, but with different names for each other and that monster. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. So that's pretty good. Could be used. Some stuff. And then we've got Obliterate, which is an Exodia trap card. And then of course we've got Exodia pieces printed as common. And we've got Exodia Necros, Dark Magician, which is really neat to kind of see the original art again. But they've got this particular one as common like the last set. Dark Magician Girl, Buster Blader, Silent Magician level 8 and 4. Tricky, Big Shield Gardna, Magician's Valkyria, Blast Magician, Blockman, Marsh Milan, Sangan, Gold Sarcophagus, Swords of Revealing Light, Magical Dimension, Tricky Spell 4, Magicians Unite, 1,000 Knives, Dark Magic Attack, Contract with Exodia, Messenger of Peace, Dark Factory of Mass Destruction, not Destruction, I'm sorry, Production, Monster Reincarnation, Secret Village of the Spellcasters, probably the best card that is in this entire box. Really, really good for any spellcaster deck. Pod of Duality, Mirror Force, Magical Hats, Magic Cylinder, Magician Circle, Backup Soldier, Gravity Bind, and the Yugioh token, which looks really, really nice. I prefer this over the last Yugioh token that they had for the legendary decks. So I'll just sit that right there. Alright, and next we've got the Kaiba deck, which is also really, really, really good, and it's going to help you if you guys are playing Blue Eyes to make Blue Eyes on a budget, and it's going to be a lot more affordable. Of course, some of the cards are going to be printed in lower rarities, but I mean, to play the game, you don't have to have all secret rares and all ultra rares. Skill is what matters at the end of the day, not how pretty your cards are. Alright. So we've got Maiden with the Eyes of Blue in Ultra, which is a really, really good card. I like that they printed it in Ultra. I think in Secret would have been amazing, but no complaints. A reprint nonetheless. Melody of the Awakening Dragon as an Ultra, which looks really good. And Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in Ultra Rare. Very nice. Then we've got just a common Blue Eyes White Dragon, another one, and another one. Dragon Spirit of White, which is getting reprinted already, which is kind of nice. It's a really good card for the Blue Eyes deck. Kaiba Man, White Stone of Legend, and the White Stone of Ancients, which is another really, really good card. Very useful in the Blue Eyes deck. Helps you kind of get Blue Eyes out very quickly. So I'm glad they reprinted this. This card, before getting reprinted, was getting pricey and not everyone could get their hands on. And we've got Protector with Eyes of Blue, Master with Eyes of Blue, Lajin, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp, Vorus Raider, Alexandrite Dragon, Blade Knight, Ancient Lamp, Tiger Dragon, which is beautiful. I like tigers. That's just a unknown fact for you guys, something new for you guys to find out about me. Kidmodo Dragon, King of the Swamp, which is really good for fusion decks. Rider of the Storm Winds, Burst Stream Destruction, Beacon of Light, Mausoleum of Light, Polymerization, Enemy Controller, Shrink, Silent Doom, Ancient Rules, which is a really good reprint. This card was maintaining its value. So special summon one level 5 or higher normal monster from your hand. Trade-in, which you can never have too many copies of that. Where Art Thou, which is a card that was getting played in a lot of tournaments, and I was not expecting this to get reprinted, but it sure did get reprinted, so very nice. Got Pot of Dichotomy, Fusion Substitution, Unexpected Die, Negate Attack, Final Attack Orders, which is a really old card, Shadow Spell, Cloning, Fusion Reserve, Jar of Avarice, and we've got Azure Eye Silver Dragon, reprinted as a common, but still looks very nice. And First of the Dragons, which is really awesome. So basically you make this out of 2 normal monsters, and it can't be destroyed by battle except for by a normal monster. So really good if you need to buy some time. And we've got the Kaiba and Blue Eyes White Dragon token. This looks very nice. Very good. Alright, and on to the best part, or my favorite part at least, the Joey and Red Eyes deck, for which we have this playmat, specifically for this. Also, this is going to make Red Eyes players very happy, because you can actually build this deck without, you know, straining your wallet. So the Black Stone of Legend, possibly one of the secret rare cards that was ridiculously expensive for really almost no reason. I mean, it's a great card, but it stayed at about $40 for a very long time, which was ridiculous. So now we've got it in ultra rare, which still looks very good. And we've got Return of the Red Eyes, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon as an ultra, really good reprint. Kind of want to use it in ultra, but it's kind of pretty, so I might not. Red Eyes Black Dragon, Red Eyes Flare Dragon, or Black Flare Dragon, Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, Red Eyes Retro Dragon, Black Metal Dragon, So right there, pretty much these cards, if you can get multiple copies of these, are pretty much a good starting point for your Red Eyes, and then of course you can just fill it out with some of the other cards. But honestly, these cards are pretty much all you need. You've got Axe Raider, Alligator Sword, Baby Dragon, Jinzo, Goblin Attack Force, Gearfried the Iron Knight, Rocket Warrior, Blue Flame Swordsman, Time Wizard, Phoenix Gearfried, Gemini Summoner, Blaze Wing Butterfly, Dark Valkyria, Command Knight, Keeper of the Shrine, Valkyrian Knight, Inferno Fire Blast, and Red Eyes Fusion, another really good reprint. Very, very good card. And then you've got the Cards of the Redstone, which is a really good draw card for the Red Eyes deck. You can discard a Red Eyes, draw 2 cards, and then discard, or well, not discard, but send one from the deck to the graveyard. Really good card. Polymerization, Salamandra, Scapegoat, Foolish Burial, Roulette Spider, Supervise, Mystical Space Typhoon, which you can never have too many of, Symbols of Duty, Red Eye Spirit, Kunai with Chain, Call of the Haunted, Torrential Tribute, Burst Breath, and Curse of Anubis, which is a really good card. Not too many people play it, but it's really good. Turns your effect monsters, well, your opponent's effect monsters face down, and their attack becomes 0. I'm sorry, not their attack, but their defense becomes 0, so it's a good way to get over some of those bigger monsters. And the Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, surprisingly, doesn't look that bad in common. And we've got Alligator Sword Dragon, and then we've got the Joey and Red Eyes token, which looks very nice. I know you guys are probably expecting me to say that because I am a little biased, but you know, overall, really good product. No complaints. I think it was a good set to release. I think it was perfect timing. You had a lot of support for, you know, Dark Magician, Red Eyes, and Blue Eyes all recently, so it makes sense to reprint these decks, and overall good value, especially if you're trying to build any of these decks. So the Yugi deck, not that great. Still got good stuff in there, but definitely the Kaiba and Joey decks are amazing. So if you're planning on building Red Eyes or Blue Eyes, definitely pick this up, and I think that you'll be pleased. And definitely be sure to subscribe, or else you might get a dark burning attack from Dark Magician Girl.